in field.
I can handle that. You can't run from my arrow.
Little tiger, big trouble.
Time to change my northern veil.
Wise choice.
That's one for me.
Rise usually comes before the fall.
You can't run from my arrow. Where do you think you're going?
That's one for me.
Wise choice.
Feel the surge of the oceans.
That's one for me.
I can handle that. You can't run from my arrow.
Feel the surge of the oceans.
That's one for me.
Northern veil.
Wise choice.
Feel the surge of the oceans.
That's one for me.
You can't run from my arrow.
Let's see who has the last.
Let time to change my northern veil. Grook is powerful. Let Grook go first.
Would you?
The dawn will finally come.
Feel the surge of the oceans.
That's one for me.
Let's see who has the last laugh.
Grook,
Another word for compromise is failure. Would you like to have a drink with me?
I can handle that.
First.
Let's see who has the last laugh.
Freedom at hand.
Would you like to have a drink with me?
Motionless. Want to know?
Another word for compromise is failure.
All lives are precious. Pride usually comes before the fall.
The weak crumble beneath my strength.
In death, I shall be reborn.
Nindo.
Where do you think you're going?
Freedom.
Grook is powerful.
Holy light will grant me victory.
Must fight to keep our hope alive.
Holy light.
In death, I shall.
Annoy the kitty, and you get a tiger. I can't hold it back anymore. That's one for me. The dawn will finally come. That's one for me.
Irma, my love.
Annoy the kitty, and you get a tiger.
Honored to have died in this wondrous city.
That's one for me.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Wise choice.
Nap first before we go again.
This is not an appropriate place to...
Awaits us.
We will never surrender.
That's one for me.
Tranquilized.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer.
Kids.
Must fight to keep our hope alive.
As long as my mind is free.
This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place. This is not an appropriate place to stay any longer. This is not an appropriate place to stay.